There's still another one in industrial area, which we will visit tomorrow. But several other crimes have been committed in these last few days. Some of them basically are to respond to the demonstrations which we called as Azimio la Umoja. These demonstrations are not criminal acts. They're acts which are allowed by our constitution and also by our laws. And we've tried as much as possible to comply with provisions of the law as Azimio la Umoja. So therefore there should be no excuse whatsoever for somebody to go and invade an individual's property in this manner. We have been told already here by the people who are here that those who came here were transported. They are not residents of this ward or this region constituency. They are foreigners, strangers who have been transported to come here for the purposes of invading this farm and then occupying it. And it must be something that has been planned for over a long period of time. The reason is that I have here a printed certificate. It's called Northland Settlement Scheme Ownership Certificate. This is to certify that the holder of this certificate, so and so and so and so on, the details are there to see. This could not have been done yesterday or the day before yesterday. It means that this matter was planned a long time ago. And yesterday was just an occasion to invade and then to give the people these ownership certificates. This is what is going to happen. This is an act of crime. It's somebody who can conceive an idea of grabbing a land belonging to a Kenyan in this manner cannot be said to be a leader of a government. If this is something that is being done under the auspices of a deputy president of this country must be very sorry indeed. We are being accused of being anarchists. I don't think that this kind of acts can escape anarchism. We ourselves have complied with all the laws of the land. But these people are breaking everything in the book. What they're trying to do here is criminal, which must stand condemned in the strongest terms possible by Azimio la Umoja. And we condemn this act. It's also an act of thuggery, an act of hooliganism, and an act which is very primitive indeed. But we want to say also that we are not going to be intimidated by this kind of acts. We will not be diverted. We really feel sorry for the owner of this property, what has happened here. But these kind of violations are happening all over the place. A number of our officials are now being arrested and charged with fictitious charges because of participating in these demonstrations. Some are being charged with anti-terrorism acts. It's all fictitious, but it all meant or intended to intimidate us. But we will not be deterred. Not be deterred. Me and my colleagues here, Mazimio, have come here to see firsthand what has happened to this farm, and also to express on behalf of all the millions of supporters of Mazimio that we stand in solidarity with the owners of this land for what has happened here, and say that this cannot be done in the name of Mau Mau. Mau Mau was a movement for liberation of this country. Mau Maus never fought against fellow Africans. Mau Mau was supposed to liberate this country from the occupation by colonialists who had grabbed our land. That is what it was intended for. So anybody who claims to be a descendant of Mau Mau must be a true Kenyan patriot. You cannot be an anarchist. You cannot promote land grabbing and say that you are a descendant of Mau Mau. Shame on you. Shame on you. You are actually a shame to the history of this country. And we therefore condemn this in the strongest terms possible. Nirudie kwa Kiswahili vile nilikuwa nasema. Ati njama ilikuwa imepangwa na hao watu. Kwa sababu gani nimesema hivyo? Hapa hii mimi nashika hii ni hati miliki ardhi ambayo imechapishwa, ambayo ilikuwa ipewe kila moja ambaye alikuwa amekuja hapa, ili awe sasa ni mtu ambaye anamiliki ardhi hapa. Hii certificate haikuchapishwa jana. Walikuja na hii tayari kama imekuwa imeshachapishwa vile mnaviona hapa. Hapa watu walikuwa ni wavamizi kamili ya ardhi. Na tuna thibitisho ya kwamba walikuwa mpango ilipangwa na bwana Rigathi Gachagua, bwana Kimani Ichung'wah, bwana Ndindi Nyoro. Hao ndio watu ambao walikuwa ndani ya hii njama ya kuvamia hii shamba. Wao wenyewe kila mara kwa mara wasema ni watoto wa Mau Mau. Labda wanaweza kuwa watoto au watukuu, lakini mimi nasema sidhani kama mtoto wa Mau Mau anaweza kushiriki kwa